Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you are having a beautiful and amazing day. It is Sunday, November 14th, where readings are timeless. Please only take the messages if they resonate with you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. You guys, I feel myself talking fast already because I am just like overwhelmed right now with messages. I received so many dreams and downloads last night. It was crazy. So, you know, as a reader, okay, someone obviously here with the platform, and many of you, you know, of course, perhaps I'm sure you listen to some of the guidance that I provide. I certainly do not want you to try to make any of these messages fit, but many of us are very much connected. I have one message, okay? For some of you, people have tampered with your dreams for a very long time. As a result of that, you have like spirit guides, angels, or ancestors that are going through other people to deliver you messages. You guys need to pay very close attention to any type of signs or synchronicities. Various people who may talk to you. A lot of you could be empaths or mediums or whatever your gifts are. A lot of you, those gifts are being amplified. So I'm going to share this because it has recently happened to me. I've had several people call me and tell me about dreams that they've had. But it's like they were in the dream, but the dream was playing out in my life. Or the dreams were warnings to me. I mean, it's very specific things. Some of you could be experiencing that, or if some of you have dreams, be sure that if spirit is telling you to share that dream with somebody, be sure to share that dream with someone. All right. There's a lot of prophetic dreamers, and that's messages. But okay. With the messages that I'm getting, you guys, a lot of you are worried. I feel like when I got out of the bed, like I couldn't get out of bed. It's almost 3 p.m. and I had to just really be there in that state to allow all of these messages and downloads to come. A lot of you are worried about something. You are worried that something is going to go wrong because you feel like a major shift. You guys, there are things happening. There are people and things being shifted. Now, what Spirit said is that I cannot promise you that there won't be any casualties. But you guys, when I tell you, it's like, whatever you feel like you have been fighting for a year, 2 years, 10 years, however long, I'm telling you, it's like all of the dragons were released last night. I don't know, maybe it wasn't just last night, but everybody is like fully in their power or being granted like new powers. There is this ascension that is happening. All right. I mean, we did just have the 1111 portal, but there is this energy. There is this shift. There's this ascension that's happening. A lot of you are going through like a Kundalini awakening or whatever it is. It's different for everyone. But you guys, you have to feel this shift. You have to feel this, because when I tell you, for a lot of you, there are unions that are about to happen. And also what I was saying is, for some of you, you have ancestors and guys, like I said, they're going through other people to get to you. A lot of you may be definitely developing like mediumship abilities, or like maybe you started astral traveling or projecting or something like that. But there are gifts that people are getting, or they're just coming out. All right. I'm just going to pull a few cards and then I'm going to clarify. I want to try to see what's happening in the background, but I want you guys to know, if you are feeling as if, oh, something is wrong, I'm not telling you that, like I said, that there won't be endings, because there are endings, but it's like the universe is about to completely blow your mind. Like God, Spirit, the universe, the divine, whatever you do is about to blow your mind. I'm talking about like there are things that are coming into your life, and nobody will be able to explain it. It's sort of like I'm I'm sorry. Like Virgin Mary. It's like, where did you get this baby from? You know, like it's things like that are happening. Okay. A lot of you could be experiencing a lot of like paranormal activity. Do not be afraid. Okay. Most of you shouldn't be afraid. But I'm telling you, like, there are shifts and changes that are happening and that you have to feel it. I feel it so strongly. Like, let me just get some cards out. I'm not going to share my dreams specifically. First card out is Nine of Cups. You guys, I'm sure you're tapping into your own dreams. You should continue to do that. But I feel here where it's like you're answering the call. You have answered the call. It's 2:22 right now. Yeah, you've answered the call. You are no longer at a crossroads about what you're being called to do. People are, like I said, leaving jobs, relationships, relocating, all kinds of major shifts and change. But these are things that have been happening in the background, as above, so below. There are certain changes that your angels, ancestors, and guides have been making. And I think that just because you've been, for many of you, obedient and you surrender to the process, it's like everything is falling in place. Some of you have been working towards things for years. And I'm telling you, like, in the matter of a day, a week, a month, in a very short period, it's like your life is going to completely change. Seriously. It's like, I don't know. You can't even, you can't describe it. It's just this major breakthrough here. It's like, for some of you, I don't know. I feel like last time, I'm like, there had to have been some type of generational curse. Something has been broken. All right. Something has been broken. And look at the cards that just fell out. Oh my goodness. You have here the 10 of Cups, the Devil card, the Justice card, and the 2 of Cups. Some of you have recently met a divine counterpart, or you will be meeting a divine counterpart very soon. But there was a decision to detach from something that was extremely toxic, something very dark. Some people have had to actually detach from their families. All right. I see a very clear story here. But again, like I said, for some of you guys, you know, I have been advised by my own spiritual team to not share as many details, because I feel like when I share, or any reader, when we share a lot of details, it stops a lot of people from fully going through the journey. And I've really had to really pull back from doing that. Even people in my personal life, it's like I really want to tell them a lot, but Spirit is like, well, no, because if I tell you too much information, you won't surrender to the process and really do the things that you still have to do that are being divinely guided. But I will tell you guys, for some of you, you possibly are coming into union with someone. A lot of you have come into union with yourself. I won't sit here and try to pretend like this is not about divine partnerships and union. For a lot of you, you have done the work and come into union with yourself. You've done the shadow work and the healing. All right. For some of you, you have friends and family that have been holding you back. And then for some of you, you've been in karmic marriages or relationships that have been holding you back. The person that you could possibly be coming into union may have one of those or both of those issues as well. You and someone have both been, I feel, held back by some type of blockage. We have the Devil right here in the middle of this reading. All right. So you have a legal situation here. Like I said, possibly a marriage. And then you have a family situation here. Could be a marriage, but also somebody here has had to heal family issues. All right. But you have, like I had that reading about a week ago, the Alpha and the Omega. You have the 9 of Cups at the beginning, the 2 of Cups at the end. Wish fulfillment, divine partnership. This here is yin and yang. There's in the middle here. I'm telling you, I don't know what this is, but I do know it's beautiful. And oh my goodness, y'all, I cannot make this up. At the bottom of these decks here, you have the Fortune card, and here's the Marriage card. If you follow my channel, you know I don't really use the Kipper deck, but I'm being led to use it now. Let's see, concern, bad health, marriage. Let's hop into this and see what is happening here. All right, 9 of Cups. Like I said here, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. There's something here that you've been worried about or concerned about. You feel like you are not going to get something. There's this stress, fear, or anxiety. Some of you are wondering, you know, will you or someone that you care about, will they be hurt? There's something here. And again, now I'm not telling you that there won't be anything bad to happen. There are things that are being shifted and turned around by any means necessary. But I feel like this is a lot of healing energy, to be honest. I feel like for the people who decided to operate from their highest vibration, from a place of love, that love is really overpowering and overturning any type of darkness. Like something here has been completely broken. All right. I see, I'm telling y'all, like there is this deep healing that's happening. I feel like for so long, people have been trying to win with darkness and it's not working. There's only been like this ongoing spiritual warfare that everybody has been experiencing for so long. Finally, something here has changed and shifted where it's like, it's very clear now that the only thing that will win here is love. All right. There's people being freed up of addictions, codependency, abandonment, neglect. Family issues are being healed. People are, getting out of toxic relationships or marriages or leaving jobs that they shouldn't be in. Everybody is being rerouted and moved around. Like everyone is being forced now to get on their divine path. The people who have already answered the call. The Queen of Cups is here. Like I said, be very, very cognizant right now of your dreams. The Queen of Cups can be extremely intuitive. I mean, she is very intuitive. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio does not have to be one of those signs, but your dreams are leading you in a different direction. Like I said, it was just 2:22 on the clock. This Two of Wands here is making a decision to go towards growth and expansion. All right. There's no more waiting for any type of results or struggling to make a choice. Wands are about action. There is now a choice that has been made. And I feel like a lot of people have been going towards whatever your divine path or what you feel is your destiny, using your intuition. I feel like there are great rewards that are coming as a result of you really tapping into your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your higher self. It's like your intuition has guided you right through the matrix. I mean, and the way spirit has been communicating with all of us, it's not your usual communication. Everybody has their relationship with spirit. But like I said, for some of you, you may have people and they are telling you dreams or visions and they may think it's for them, but it's actually for you. There's a lot of like hidden messages. Everything is being decoded now. It's like now you see there's been this fight here. There's been this spiritual warfare. You can see the Page of Swords is here. You see everything that was hidden here, like I just said, in the matrix, right? In the matrix. And what do we have here? You have the Empress, and then you have the Empress, the Temperance card, and the Lovers card, y'all, and then the Chariot. I'm telling you, you guys have for some of you, you've recently gotten like a new spirit guide, an angel, an ancestor, somebody. There's an angel here. But what did I tell you? Again, you have these two big angels here. Some of you have recently gotten your own like set of wings. You may actually be like an angel, an earth angel. And I get like perhaps you're coming into you're like you can't deny it. All right. This is what this, like, you cannot deny that there is something different about you. You cannot deny that you've been chosen. You just can't. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like in order for us to get out of so much of this darkness, like those that are chosen who have been hiding are now being forced to stop. Listen, I'm telling you, thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Those who have been hiding, right? Those who have been afraid to step into their purpose because they thought that it was a burden. That veil that has been over your eyes, the cage that you've had built around your mind for so long, that is being lifted. You cannot turn back. Okay, you can't turn back. Like this is people who are divine, who now cannot deny it. You have to get into formation. You have to get into this your purpose, because if not, it's like, what do we do? The devil is at the center here. So again, if you've been hiding who you truly are, if you've been hiding from your gifts, if you've been lazy or what, not doing the work, it's like now Spirit is saying, I'm not waiting on you. You now are being forced to get into formation. You're forced. Look, the Tower card. I cannot make the Tower. This is divine intervention. And then what's here? The freaking High Priestess. The Tower and the High Priestess. There are spiritual gifts, truths, secrets. Everything is coming out now. Everything is being torn down. I created a playlist of Scorpio readings that I've been doing over the last year that has, it really gives a full story of what has happened. Everything from your first heartbreak to the beginning of your twin flame journey, all the way up until now. Everything that you've been on this journey working for, it is coming out now. And I don't think a lot of you knew what it was. You didn't know why you were on this journey or what you were doing. But it's like now you're being called to action. Oh my gosh. And it's like healing your family. It's healing your bloodline. This is healing something from the past. Like I think it was last Sunday that I talked about the emotional break. It was last Sunday. Well, I was saying you guys are going to start remembering past lives. You're going to start remembering past lives so that you also can remember who you are now. I told you guys, you will be having emotional purges. Those emotional purges is moving energy around within you, allowing you to tap into something far greater than yourself. I'm telling you, there are earth angels out here who are like seriously getting their wings and going into mission. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Something, like I said, you've been working on something for a very long time. And it's sort of like when I see this card here, it's like there's nothing wrong with you. It's just you need to put your seed in new soil because what you've been working on, it hasn't been working. It wasn't the right time, or you weren't in the right place. You know, if you're thinking about a harvest, maybe, you know, there could have been something wrong with the seeds. It could have been something wrong with the soil, weather, whatever. There's been a lot of different factors that were influencing your success, or you having, you know, an opportunity to have your true harvest. Those blockages have been removed. You still have this pentacle. All is not lost. But I feel that a lot of you need to be careful because you may be feeling like, you know, you lost something or you're about to lose something. If you do lose anything right now, I promise it's setting you up for the biggest blessing of your life. Strength card here. The strength and the courage. You know, whenever I see this card right now, this is like your ancestors. They have trained you, molded you. You're ready now. You had to answer the call. Look at this, y'all. The Emperor card. We already have the Empress out here. You have been trained to be a leader. The Alpha and the Omega. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. Yeah. This is growth. It's expansion. You made a choice to move forward, to step into this role. And now everything is growing and expanding. It's working in your favor. A lot of you, this is emotional, brand new beginnings. Life, love, career, money, whatever. But a lot of you, this is you finally about to go into union, perhaps with a masculine. And some of you have recently met a counterpart, whether you know it's your counterpart or not. That is why so much is being activated. Yeah. Everything is moving forward now. Some of you have encountered a person, could be a romantic person, a soulmate, a friend. Some of you have a new spirit guide or angel that's around you. This person, this energy, entity, or whatever, it has come in to remove blockages for you that you were struggling to remove yourself. And as a result of that, there's been this whole paradigm shift. Your mind has completely changed. Your mindset has shifted. It's like you have this wisdom. You have a new perspective about things. Some of you now, you're not afraid to sacrifice whatever has been trying to sacrifice you for so long, because you know now that you are chosen. You know that you can trust your own decisions. And as a result of that, now, yeah, you have the light. You can carry the light. You carry the light in dark places because you shed light on something within yourself. Wow, this is so spiritual. You had to go on this quest for personal truth. You have to find out your own truth. For some of you, now that you have shared a lot of your own truth, it's now setting other people free. A lot of you don't realize how important communication is and representation. You know, going out, sharing your journey, your testimony, and giving glory to God is actually waking other people up. Some of you, this is just your gift. You know how to shine light in dark places. Page of Pentacles, this is your gift. There's a card under here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, believe it or not, you sharing your gift is giving somebody else now the courage to go and plan something, to get on their path or share their gift. I'm telling you, everything that was dark, that was done, that was bad, it's like it's all being reversed. That's honestly what I feel. This is like universal alignment, like balance happening. This is like a universal scale. Like it's like everybody is passing the torch now to somebody. You sharing your journey is making somebody else want to get on their path and so forth. And all you had to do was wake up. But for the people who were afraid to wake up or who just wouldn't, it's like now you were left with no other choice. Yeah, you may have been feeling like you will be overwhelmed to perhaps be a leader, to be totally self-sufficient or secure. Maybe you were having issues with breaking away from friends, family, relationships, or whatever. With this Two of Pentacles here, though, this is saying here, I honestly feel like although there were pros and cons to weigh here, the way I'm seeing, I don't really feel like Spirit has given many of us too much of a choice. If you are chosen, I don't feel like there was much more of a choice to be made here. Look, we have here the Star and the Sun. Y'all watch tarot all the time. You know cards. These are not the kind of cards that come out, you guys. And here's the Devil. The devil has been exposed. For many of you, the devil is a lot of people or things within yourself, energies within yourself. You guys are realizing too, you're learning more about karma and dharma. You're realizing how your past life has affected you. The generational curses and patterns, light, all of this darkness is being exposed. And as a result, now it's a brand new beginning here. You get to strip down to absolutely nothing to heal. Whatever these emotional purges are that have been happening in the collective, it's working. Because now there is growth. This is healing. The Sun and the Star, and it's falling right on top of the Devil. Whatever darkness in you is being healed. Whatever voids that you have, whatever vices, it's being healed. And it's not just you, it's the people that are around you too. Because you have the strength. This had to happen so that you could actually answer the call. Go into union, whether it's with yourself or with someone else. You guys, a lot of you are going to be very well respected. It makes me think of a reading I did a few weeks ago. It could have even been a month ago, where I said, you are becoming a legend. Everything that I have been predicting in these channel messages, you guys, I promise it's all unfolding. It's unfolding, like it's right here. I'm seeing it clearly. Like I would have to sit here all day if I were to try to tell you all the dreams. But the devils are falling. The shackles are... They've been dropped. Like it's a new dawn. Seriously. You were prepared for this. And a lot of you're going in union with someone who was also prepared. It's like right now, like if you watch the movie Avatar, this is exactly what I'm seeing here. Where like everyone is out on their dragons. Like you're tapped in. You're totally connected. Let's see, why is the Justice card here? Wow. King of Wands, you guys. Look, King of Wands, Justice card, King of Wands. This is going after what you want. This is that willpower, that ambition, making things happen, being like a true powerhouse. Again, things are being balanced. And then what do we have here? The Ten of Pentacles. And then the Death card, transformation. Transformation is coming from people now rejecting the things that were holding them back. The outdated beliefs, the self-limiting beliefs, the people pleaser, all of those bad habits, people are walking away from it. Eight of Cups here. You're walking away from that. Like I said, a lot of people are walking away from families, from marriages, from legal situations, legally binding contracts, whatever has been holding someone back. That thing that has always sort of been your advice that you always go back to. A lot of the like shackles of codependency, that's all being released. You now see that you cannot continue to cry over spilled milk. You have to go on a new path, on a new journey by any means necessary. The truth is setting people free. And let's touch here on this Two of Cups. We already have the Emperor and the Empress at Two of Cups, clarified by the world. And then here is the Ace of Wands. And let me tell you what's so funny, because I know for a sure fact last week I mentioned in the reading last week, I think it was last Sunday, where I was talking about even the karmics, as well as it was like a love reading that I did. There was a King and Queen of Cups there. Now remember that I did a reading last week, and it was called the Alpha and the Omega. It was pretty much like this love story. The very first queen that came out in this reading is the Queen of Cups. Now we have the Two of Cups, the World, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. A lot of people have been stressed out, worried that this King of Cups would never come for you. And for everybody, the King of Cups may not be a person. This could be an opportunity. You take it however, but for many people, most of you, with the Two of Cups being here for sure, this is some type of union, some type of partnership. You guys, many of you had lost hope that this would not find you. This King of Cups, this Emperor, whoever, is coming right in, because the blockages have been removed. There is no more blockages here because of third-party situations, heartbreak, pain. Your hearts are being healed and mended. Everything is going to it's a new dawn. It's new heights. It's a new development. You have some people that are coming in and they are apologizing because they left you before. You have new people also who are coming in and they're going to show you that everything that you went through, it was worth the wait. You're moving on to wish fulfillment, to total happiness. What you thought you would never have, it's practically on your doorstep. I don't know. There's something very, very significant perhaps about this full moon that's coming up, the full moon in Taurus, which is in just 5 days. I would tell a lot of you, look, interestingly enough, Five of Pentacles. You guys, this week, try to cleanse, try to, clear your space. Keep on cleaning out your house. Be mindful of what you're eating, what you're drinking. Take your spiritual baths. Dump anything that you don't need out. Pray, meditate. Really get yourself. There is something big coming, you guys. Like, seriously, something really big is coming. You've been tied up for a very long time, but here you have the door to personal healing and happiness. I'm telling you, whatever you feel has been keeping you stuck and bound in any type of way. And for some people, truthfully, it was you. You kept yourself stuck because of a particular mindset that you had perhaps about certain things. That is now being removed. It has been removed. All you have to do now is step into this brand new beginning. Financial constraints. And the Five of Pentacles is here. Some of you are about to receive a huge, huge blessing of abundance. All right. And like I said earlier, it's almost like this. Okay, like Virgin Mary. You won't know where this is coming from. I mean, this is like one of those once in a lifetime type of opportunities. There's certain stuff here where some people, this is very specific, but this is a situation where some people here, if you try to have a child for 10 years, you're going to get pregnant. Spirits, there's going to be people here who are even having children and you've been on birth control. There's like things happening here. Honestly, it's a bunch of supernatural stuff that's happening. Things that no normal person can explain. Children coming, just out of nowhere. Money. And I'm not talking about small money. I'm talking about this is the kind of money that will change your life, because we have this angel of balance out now. Everything is being balanced out. All the injustices are being balanced out. All right. And a lot of you, it is because you started to work on your throat chakra. You started to tell your truth. I'm telling you, the more people share their truth and their testimony, and people really choose higher consciousness and self-awareness, people are waking up. They are realizing that they have a far bigger and greater purpose than whatever it is that they've been focused on. Everybody is waking up now. I promise, this is not a joke. This is not a joke, you guys. I'm telling you, there's so much stuff happening. Love, money, everything. Here we have the sixth chakra. This is like the third eye, and then you have here envy. Everybody, you can see the envy. It's like the way people have been using their psychic gifts and abilities is very different now. And also too, it's like for some people who have dealt with so much just envy and hostilities from other people, the fact that you could see them and perhaps you still sent them love, light, or whatever, you're being rewarded for that. You're being rewarded. I'm telling you, you are being rewarded. I had a reading about this a few days ago, and I told you, people have thrown dirt on your name, said the worst things about you, but your name, listen, it rings bells in high places. At the bottom of this deck, you have here the door to spirit. I'm telling you, some of you are so protected, it's not even funny. And here, healer of the ages in victory. A lot of you are becoming healers, shamans, leaders, light workers. You're learning about your true path, and you walked away from the matrix. You walked away from everything that no longer serves you. Everything and everyone. But you know what? It's interesting because for some of you, you honestly thought that you were going to lose a lot by walking away from certain people and situations. I'm seeing a lot of healing around families. Some people who have had issues with lovers, family members, their children, or whatever, it's like spirit is coming in and they're turning those situations around. What you thought was going to be so bad, these people who have tried to have rulership or power over your life with so much darkness, they're really about to see just how powerful love is. So some of you need to make sure that you're doing things from a place of forgiveness. If you have people now who want to try to make amends with it, and I'm not telling you to do this with everybody, please use discernment. But for some of you, you're going to have people around you. And let me say this. A person can apologize to you and try to reconcile with you. That doesn't mean that you have to rekindle a relationship with them. But some of you, people are going to try to come to you now to apologize, to build with you, collaborate with you. That's your choice. But do accept that apology and forgive yourself and forgive that person. When I tell you right now, love and forgiveness is winning. I know it's easy for people to sit around and you want to wish karma on other people. Do not waste your time, because the fact that you have not taken karma perhaps in your own hands is why you're about to have all of these blessings. And the people who have done all of these awful things and caused so many, issues in your life, they're receiving their karma. But I don't feel like it's going to look the way that many people think it's going to look. It's like instead of people being destroyed with hatred, trying to fight fire with fire, I feel like people are being destroyed with love. I'm so serious. Like, these super wicked people, you have to know how bad the light and the love of someone, how it aggravates a dark person. Some of these people are about to like go crazy because they have no understanding of how to love or to receive love. They're going to be forced, but that is what's going to continue to balance the scales. This darkness is being shifted. It has to go. So a lot of people who are of light and love, the light workers, the healers, they all have to come together now pretty much to really raise the vibration of this planet. Like, that is what we're all here to do. This is true ascension. Like, you got, I'm telling y'all, you gonna look around and be like, oh my gosh, like how did this happen? Or how did that happen? Like, your whole life is going to change. I'm seeing people go from rags to riches. I mean, overnight. People who haven't been able to have kids, having kids like it's nothing. A lot of multiples, twins and triplets, and just everything is about to just like bloom, blossom, and flourish for the people who are in alignment. And you will absolutely know if you are in alignment, because the fruits that fall from your tree will show it and prove it. And you don't have to sit around waiting on this, wondering when it's going to come. Just know it's coming. It's here. That's why if you are still dealing with things in your heart and your mind that's holding you back, you need to let it go now, because you're not hurting anybody else. You will miss out on these blessings and opportunities if you have strife, hatred, and malice in your heart. You better start writing letters, burning them. Whatever you're holding on to, you need to release it to the universe now. Like right now, like yesterday. Because the stuff that I was saying, I was like, oh, I mean, I'm still just blown away. I'm seriously speechless. I'm trying to say as much, and then too, it's like, God really wants to blow your mind. So it's not for me to tell you what's coming. It would take the shock factor and the surprise out of it. But a lot of you, there is great fortune that is coming to you in all areas of your life. But do know you are still being tested. You are always being tested. But a lot of you have won. You have won these battles. You've won the war. I'm just going to pour from this Lover's Oracle card, because it's all about love. And, this isn't just about, partnerships, but there are a lot of people who are entering partnerships. I mean, we did just have 1111. Okay. So, there are definitely people who are about to recognize soulmates and twin flames, reunite with them, or whatever, and for some of you, like I said, please keep in mind that all messages may not resonate with you. You don't have to be negative. Some of you are always so quick. The moment somebody speaks of a divine counterpart, you think it's somebody that you've been dealing with. You can go out to a store tomorrow and meet the love of your life and never look back on the past. Some of you, please keep in mind, you have not met your counterpart. Stop thinking that every single reading is based on somebody who broke your heart and did you wrong. That's the problem here. It's time to come out of this darkness and being pessimistic. There are good things here for you. Open up. See it. Believe it. Feel it. It's there. It's here. So I don't want anybody in my comments to say, well, no, I would never take that person back. Okay, well, I'm not talking to you. And I'm not talking about that person either. Because I'm not tolerating the negativity. Like, we're shifting out of that. People need to heal, grow, develop, ascend, assess and evaluate who you are and what you're doing. Just pissed me off because I can hear it already. It's not me. That's not me. Okay, well, that attitude is why it's not you. Some of you have people who have been watching you in the spirit realm for years. your actual person, secret admirer here. If you're thinking about love, some of you have spirit guides, you have ancestors who have been transitioning for years and they haven't been coming around you. They're about to start coming around you. You're going to hear them, see them, feel them very clearly. Some of you, let's be honest, you've been sitting at an altar trying to talk to a spirit guide or an ancestor. You didn't know their name, where they were from, or anything. They're about to make their presence known. Everything is not about a romantic relationship, but when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to you being in union and operating from your higher self, that is happening for a lot of people. And thinking and speaking negatively is only going to block you. So I'm letting you know now, if I see it in my comments, you will automatically be blocked, period. Everybody deserves this. Reflection. All right. This is a good time for reflection. This card says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Like I said, cleanse, clear, purge, get rid of things. Figure out who you need to forgive. Figure out what you need to release. You know, figure that out. Reflect. You have to clear space. Scorpio season, death, rebirth, transformation. Next year, 2022, the year of the 6, is all about balance, having reciprocal relationships, cleanse, clear. You know, you can't go into new partnerships, friendships, relationships, or anything if you don't have anything to offer. Or if you're stuck, anything that has you stuck, it has to go. It says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Exactly. Like I said, do exactly what is true to you. Share your story. You have here sexual union. It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And then here we have manifesting miracles. Sexual union, for me, again, I still feel like for a lot of people, this is you balancing your own feminine and masculine energy within yourself. But as you do that on this journey, you then get to go and link up with your soul family or your counterpart. This is, a lot of people are learning lessons. You finally gotten a hold of your own shadow side. Your dreams now are becoming reality. You guys are true manifestors. You're true, alchemists. You're magicians. You're priests, high priests, like you're earth angels. Trust your heart, though. The soulmate card just fell out. It says your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. What did I say? I told you. A lot of you've been connected with somebody spiritually for a very long time. And this may not be a romantic partner. This is a soulmate. This could be a passed on loved one, a new friend entering your life. There's someone that has been with you the whole journey that you've been on. They're about to manifest physically or make their presence known. Look, it says here, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I'm telling you, a lot of you're about to meet somebody and you're going to start remembering all kinds of stuff from your past life. That's the way this is happening now. With the way this energy is shifting and changing, there's a lot here about past lives. But you are remembering who you are now because of your past life. You're going to start meeting people and you're going to realize that they were in your life at some point. It says here, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. See, some of you, there are even things from a past life where there was karma. I feel like now you finally paid those karmic debts. You're no longer tied to the karma of, your past life or old relationships. You're free. And this last card, it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. And here, look at that. Forgiveness. Didn't I just talk about that? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. This was such a beautiful and amazing reading. It's pretty lengthy. I don't know. I may come back and do an actual love reading to go along with this energy. But a lot of you guys, again, there's a lot here happening as far as like your psychic gifts and everything. Let's see. Let's just look at the Shaman's Oracle and then I'll wrap it up. Welcome to Ascension. See what comes out. My subscriber Antoine gifted me this deck as well as the Shaman's Oracle. Antoine is a life coach. Antoine, I hope you're feeling this shift if you're watching this video. Thank you for the decks. I love these decks. Wow. Look at what came out. We have here the crossing, initiation. What did I just say? Welcome to Ascension. Y'all listen. I love my spirit guides. And then you have crown games. Right use of power. You've been initiated. You get the crown. It's yours. Let me find, I want to actually find the book because I know that the book always has really good messages. 1 second. I want to know what this says because I've never pulled that card before. The crown games. Okay. And that's card number 8. I told you guys a few readings ago too. I said a lot of the things that I was predicting back in August, from like August 8th to August 15th, I'm seeing them just unfold daily. So a lot of you planted some really good seeds perhaps around the Lionsgate portal. It's all unfolding now in a major way. So crown games, it says leadership, right use of power, accountability, and responsibility. It says there is a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't, how to get more of it and not to lose that which you have. These are the matters you need to ponder now that you find yourself in the crown game too. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguising the underpinnings of this complex game. Power and all it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. See, that's the yin and yang energy, that balance, the duality that I was speaking of. It says, which will it be for you? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amendable to change or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their way home. This again is all about discernment. Discernment of when to help somebody and when to not. You know, like with me, when to tell you what's coming and when not to. You know, when you are in the spiritual community especially, and if you consider yourself a leader, you have to be very careful. I run across people all the time and they all automatically want me to read them. But I always listen to spirit, because if I tell you everything, you're not going to go through the process, which means that you're not going to learn how to trust. And trust may be the very thing that you need to work on. So I cannot tell you everything simply because sometimes God, spirit, my guides and ancestors allow me to see more than what you see. There's boundaries, there's levels to everything. It says, now you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as currency that you must spend judiciously? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. What did I say? We're all connected. Everyone here is working together. It's not about the ego now. It's the love and the light that's pushing all of the darkness out. It says, ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. So this is like, honestly, it's a huge ego death for everyone, myself included, for everyone. For the people who are, I can't forgive this person, I refuse to help that person, you're going to, I promise you, you will be punished for not helping the people who need your help. Some people have been assigned to us whether we want the assignment or not. You don't get that choice. God doesn't get to decide whether or not, I mean, he does, but let's face it, like, God isn't going to turn his back on us no matter what we do. Whatever source you believe in, I'm just, we all are with fault and flaws. Like, for some of you who are holding on to heartache, pain, grudges, you're killing yourself, literally. And in the times that we're in now, where we're all facing judgment, you cannot do that. You just can't. You've been initiated. Everyone has to find the God within themselves, which, of course, you must master forgiveness. This card says you have come to stand on one side of a river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still as if in a temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. That's what I'm telling you. A lot of you're going to see yourself doing things differently, but there are even people around you who have been dark and wicked that you thought there was no hope for them. These people are about to die and be reborn. Like, people are actually being transferred. Like, there are miracles happening. I'm so serious. Like, I don't mean to sound like a cornball. I'm serious. There are actual miracles. Like, those people that you're like, they could never shift and change. They're changing. And if you don't change and forgive them, you're going to take their place. It says, don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the mask and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? It's an ego death, you guys. It says, step in the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. This is initiation. All of your darkness and all of the darkness around you is being illuminated and is being healed. And for some of you, you are meant to heal things around you. So you've been initiated. You have to answer the call. This is a lot of people getting your powers. You're realizing you're supernatural. You're getting your wings. So this is beautiful. Wow. It's beautiful. Like, seriously. So I'm sending everyone lots of love and light. As I said before, you guys really try to be positive. Try to cleanse and clear your space as much as possible. Be very intentional. Know exactly what you want. Especially, we have this full moon coming up and it's an eclipse. Know what you want going into this new moon, because I feel like there is a power, there is a magic that's in everyone right now that has been stirred up, and you can really manifest what you want. Moon maiden here. Wow, new beginnings. And underneath that is card number 5. And it says here, completion. I cannot make this up. Ego. Sublimation. I'm sorry. Ego death. Everything that people have been doing as a result of them being in their darkness, in their shadow, in their ego, which normally comes from a result of, a wounded inner child, a lot of karmic cycles, those voids and vices, victim consciousness, all of those things are being shed. It has to. And have confidence in your magic. Wow. Y'all, I'm so in love with this energy. You guys share this reading with whomever. Even if they don't watch tarot, I feel like this was the message that like everyone needs to hear. I'm sending all of you guys lots of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Let's all release the envy, the ego, all of that, because you are supernatural, you are special, and it is time for you to know that and everyone around you to know, so that we can all make the changes that, you know, we're destined to make. So always go with and so that you never go without. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.